Hey, this is my video response to Hibernursing Son and Prepper Grunt on the de-evolution of a society. It'd be one thing if it was forced through a cataclysm of some kind, but what we're looking at is an undoing of our own. And you've already said that in the videos, but it's just people act surprised about it. This has happened in all the your big countries that's been around. When the split ups of all the empires came about. And now we got our older folks who work so hard to get those pensions and them payouts and they believe what the government told them. They're being held hostage, and they have to vote within this two-party system. It's just like they're just political prisoners. You're living inside your own political prison camp that you built. And that's where we lost our freedom at. We lost all that freedom and we traded it for security. And now we're losing that security, and now we have to grasp at straws. And we're grasping at straws and voting these people into power who promise more and more and more security. And all that's behind us is to give us that security. They have to segment us, compartmentalize us, and shut us down. They have to stop travel, stop moving, and eventually everything's going to wind up like the old states of Mississippi and all that stuff, where you don't go anywhere. You're just stuck in that state. You pretty much become a tenant farmer or a sharecropper in that state. It's amazing. It's like the old company store days with the old coal mines. Do what old Uncle Scam wants you to do, and then or else. But they're going to toss you into jail or toss you under the jail. Everybody knows what the solution is, but all they keep throwing at you is a simple answer. It's a hurry up and wait scenario. I've said it before and I said it again in most of my other videos. America's gone. The family's gone. Religion's bought and paid for now. Hell, you get it in a cause bracelet. They put everything on a bracelet or a t-shirt, and they put it on a hat. You can wear a hat that says, "Get her done." Which he is funny, old Larry Cable guy, but that's all it is anymore. We've reduced every single facet, even the constitutional amendments. We've reduced it all to slogans we can put on hats and t-shirts, and that's all it is. All we're waiting for is we lose our sovereignty even more, and we no longer were free states. We're no longer free citizens, and we'll become subjects of the government, and it'll all become territory to be used by the government as seen fit. It's a hell of a mess, and there ain't no way around it. These are trying times indeed. People looking towards the government to fix education, and they'll park their kids in front of the TV. Hell. TV's become the babysitter now. When I was little, you weren't even allowed inside. All that's left is family and community. But you can't convince none of them because they're held they're held hostage, economically held hostage. I got family that OD'd on free drug handouts. Been laid off so long they can't do nothing but take those free drug handouts. OD, die on the living room floor with their kids in the room, or they go lay their head down and never wake up. And then we have on top of that the ever-burdening crisis of decolonization. Just look at the way the voting demographic was. It's a sad state, I can tell you that. But until we learn to start saying fuck the government, fuck the president, fuck the Republicans and the Democrats, and we start taking this country tooth and nail back, that's all you can teach your kids now. To be yourself, be an individual. I don't know how many times I've been laid off from businesses, gone under because too much taxes, gone under too much regulation. I've started businesses, they've gone under because of too much taxes, too much regulation. They pull out their ass. But failure is something people have to learn to own again. It's your failure. You did it. It happened to you. Get over it. Pick yourself up by the bootstraps and let's get things done. That's the only thing we got left. Hell, I mean, people don't even go hunting anymore. I go hunting and I barely see anybody out. I barely see anybody fishing. They'll go to a pay lake, but what's that? You drop $14 on going fishing in a little hole in the water. You're fishing in a goldfish pond. That ain't fishing. Hell. Or they tell you go to a camping spot. Hell, I got land. I work 2 jobs. Land it's not hard to come by. It may be a little more expensive, and you gotta hurry up and get to it. Shuck and jive and get it. And when they throw those punches, you take them face front. Be damned all that other stuff. But I could see us coming back. I mean, when we do, we'll come back stronger. We'll come back more knowledgeable. And we'll come back just as hard as we did back in the future. Or back in the past. Back in the future. Going back in time. That's what happens when you drink too many of these tall boys. Got the Natty Light tonight. But we can do it. We can do it, fellas. It can be done. It will be done. That's all it's got to be said. It can be done. It will be done. Stop using freedom as just a word and start making it an action. Stop yelling about the Constitution. Start living with the Constitution. That's all I can say. That's all anybody could say anymore. And just keep saying to yourself, I am an individual. I will get it done. And that's all. God bless, God love you, and I'm just keeping it white.